What is wrong? I don't know what's wrong. All right. So I'm going live. There might be a problem with the video. I don't know yet. It was being slow. But anyway, we got to get this workout on, all right? It's a back day. Back day. So I'm going to set it up because I didn't set shit up yet. What's up, my peeps? What's going on? It's a back day. Hell yeah. And I didn't gain 50 pounds of muscle overnight. I just rage baited you over here. Psych. All right. So check this out. Back day. We're getting the whole system set up. First exercise. Cow rows. There we go. All right. All right. Next warm up. We do 2. This out. There we go. I didn't bother doing all of the social media posting today. It's late, and I have to hurry up, get this shit done. Yeah. good. This is what we want. This is what we want. All right. All right, let's get our working set. Working set, baby. Here we go. Working set. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. What? Yo. What? The All right. Got a little rest. Did our first set. I did 14. 14. Wish it wasn't so late. Stupid late, man. But it is what it is. All right, next set. Oh, what the heck? Damn. Why do I feel weaker? I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. Oh, I might be from doing truck today. I think I know why. Oh, I had a heavy lifting day today. Maybe that's why. Did a lot of manual labor. A lot of manual labor today. Maybe that's why. Could be. A lot of manual labor today. That might be it. High manual labor day can fatigue you, make your arms, fatigued and shit. So maybe that's why. Huh. That could be it. And a little extra rest to make up for the fatigue. Hey, what's up? Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let's get it though. All right. One more. That was the third set. One more to go. Whew. I don't know, man, but I tell you what. I am feeling it already. You know, we have off days. We have days where, for some reason, we don't know why, but we seem a little weaker, and may not get as many reps, and it happens. Sometimes it's due to external factors. You might not have gotten enough sleep, or you may not have, uh, you may not be hydrated enough. You may not have eaten enough. Also, on top of that, you may have done physical activity prior to working out that fatigued you. But either way, sometimes you just have an off day and you come off a little weaker than you were last time. Okay. All right. Now we take a 5-minute rest. Move the chin ups. Wow. Crazy pump, boy. Crazy pump. Two and a half more minutes to go. Also, I think I had too much caffeine today. I feel a little overstimulated, and it's like increasing my heart rate. I can tell I've had a lot of caffeine. My heart rate is a little high. I might have to stop doing that again. Cut back on the caffeine again. Just cut back a little bit. Nothing wrong with having a cup. Or a cup or two, but I've had too much coffee. Definitely had too much coffee today. Too much caffeine. Got about a minute and 30 to go. And then we're going to chin-ups. Weighted chins. Four sets of those, then we got towel rows. All right. Here we go. Hey. Lightweight, baby. Here we go. Let's see if I can at least get 10. Interesting. Interesting. I actually did better on my chin up, but worse on my pull up. That's really throwing me off right there. All right, so 2-minute rest. Did 12 chin ups. Last time I did 10, but I did 15 pull ups the first set. This time I only did 13. I don't know. Oh, I feel extremely stimulated from all the coffee I've had. Like, I've had a lot of caffeine today. Probably overdid it a little bit on the caffeine. Heart's racing a little faster than it should be. Yeah. We won't be doing that tomorrow. We won't be doing that the next day. I don't think I'll be doing that at all anymore. All right, we got 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds. Let's see if we can get 9, maybe 10. Let's see if we can get 10. Let's see if we can get 10. I'm insanely pumped right now, by the way. My arms feel crazy. There we go. I can't even get a full 9. Fuck. Ah. 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 Damn. So it's like 12, then 8.5. Something's throwing me off today, man. I don't know if it's the caffeine or the fact that I did a lot of manual labor today. So today was a very manual labor intensive day at work, using a lot of arms, picking up stuff, heavy boxes. That could be it. So I think maybe my arms are just from all that manual labor being affected. They don't have as much in the tank. All right, so we did 2 sets of chin-ups. Now we're going to move to the third set. We did 4 sets of pull-ups. Now we're doing 4 sets of weighted chins. This is a 50-pound vest, 50 pounds, and we're doing it from the suspension trainer, not a traditional bar. So these are technically harder to do than from a bar. With a bar, it's fixed. You have stabilization. With this, you have to stabilize it. The bar doesn't stabilize you. You have to stabilize it because it's a free-floating handle. It moves all around. So it's harder. So I think it's harder. Oh, next set. Here we go. Third set. And I am fatigued already. Let's see if we can get at least 6 or 7. 6 or 7. Shoot for 7. Probably going to get 6. Definitely not getting 7. 6. Barely 6, man. Fuck, man. Definitely not getting as many as I did last time. But, hey, I know I'm not weaker as a human. I'm not a weaker human. It could have just been an off day due to external factors. All right, we got one more set. My arms are lit. And then we got towel rows, boy. 6 sets of towel rows after this. I don't play. Our routine, my routine, we're at an advanced level now. It's fucking advanced. There ain't nothing easy about it. But it's worth it. The development that you get from it. If you have the will, if you have the iron will to survive, it'll turn you into a whole different human. I'm only 140, 143 days, 142 days, something like that in. Not even 5 months, not even a full 5 months yet. Technically, it's more than that if you count some of the off days that I took. I took extra rest. I took some days off, here and there. So, but as far as workout days go, as far as the actual program, we're on the 142nd day. All right, so now we got 10 seconds. Let's get this last set in. All out or nothing, baby. Here we go. Hell yeah. All right, we've got towel rows now. Let's set it up. Lower it down. About waist level. I like my handles at waist for this exercise. Waist level. Then towel trainer. Loop it through. The ankle strap. Boom. All right. Get your mat, yo. For the longest time, I couldn't go fully horizontal on this, even with body weight, let alone with 50 extra pounds on. So I've come a long way, a very long way. It's been a long and difficult road, but we're finally able to do fully horizontal towel rows, fully horizontal as low as you can go with 50 extra fucking pounds on, boy. But look what it's done to my forearms. You can see the fucking forearms and the biceps. So that's what it does. All this shit. Strong hands, strong forearms, strong grip, strong back, strong biceps as well. All right, so we do have a full 5-minute rest here. Okay, we're going to go based off that. We're going to lower the angle. Why not just go to a gym? I mean, why not? Right? You want to know? I'll tell you why. I like home workouts. I like having the conveniency of having everything here. I don't have to make a commute, travel all the way to the gym, deal with other people on equipment, taking equipment that I want to use, especially when it's crowded as fuck, and to do everything that I need to do. I'm a fucking expert. Like, I know I hit everything here. I got fucking jacked in this basement with a little bit of equipment, resistance bands, the suspension trainer, some other shit, miscellaneous shit in my vest. The gym is great in its own right, but you don't need it. Honestly, it can be a distraction. All them different machines, you think you need all this different equipment, and all you need really is a few dumbbells. If you're at the gym, you can get away with just the dumbbell rack and a pull-up bar. And that's it. That's all you need, really. And if you want to add in some specialized equipment like a suspension trainer or a dip station's great. And if you have a weighted belt, the weighted belt, chain belt you put around your waist and you can hang plates from your legs, that's a great addition. But you think you need all this extra shit, all this machines, all this shit is a distraction. You can build a great body in the gym, but I'm not a bodybuilder. I like the calisthenics. I like doing the body weight training. I like arm wrestling. Arm wrestling is my sport. I like building strong grips, strong hands, strong forearms, and I can do all that here. I don't need a gym. I get it all done here. I get full body. My lower back, my legs, my quads, my core, my chest, my shoulders, all my arms, everything gets trained. I don't neglect a single muscle down here in this basement. Now we got towel rows. And honestly, I've built a better grip, better forearms down here in this basement than I have ever in a gym. Actually, I gotta raise this up. It's a little too freaking low. Actually, I thought it was low enough, but it's too low. A little higher. Besides, you can't stream in a fucking gym. People get all pissy. They're walking in front of your camera. And then you wind up on somebody's stream. It's annoying. I mean, who wants to stream and make videos and talk in a gym, in a crowded gym? Nobody. I can do everything here. I can be comfortable. I can talk to you guys. I don't have to worry about other people in front of my camera and shit. Messing up my mojo. Ay! Here we go. Besides, where are you going to do towel rows in a gym? You'd have to take a suspension trainer with you anyway. So you'd have to take some equipment with you anyway. Here we go. Damn, still a little low. 1 second. Too low, bro. Too low. All right, now I know we're good. All right, here we go. I'll say 6. So I feel that all in the forearms and the hands, the fingers. You have to grab the towel and squeeze it. It builds an insane amount of wrist and hand strength and forearm strength, gripping that towel. So I'm going to do 3 sets with the vest on, and I have to take it off because it's going to become too much. 2-minute rest. We'll do a pump check after this as well. MK677. Is that a peptide? Nah, only thing I take is creatine and some multivitamins and magnesium glycinate. So the vitamin I take is a methylated multivitamin. It has all the good forms of the vitamins, like the active bioavailable forms, so you're not just pissing out your vitamins. It's a methylated multivitamin. That's really important. So if you don't know, zinc and magnesium actually work together to boost your testosterone naturally. And along with all the other vitamins in there, you got the B vitamins. You know, it's a great multivitamin that I buy by Nature Bell. Made in the USA, CGMP certified, third-party, lab tested. Great multivitamin. And magnesium glycinate. Take this at night before bed, preferably with your last meal. And also creatine. I take creatine. So I do take my creatine. Creatine monohydrate. Okay, and that's all I take. And then I just eat like an animal. Healthy food. High calorie, dense nutrition for a bulk. You know, I try to eat more than what I'm burning, but I do eat very healthy. We're at the end of our 2-minute rest. Let's get it. I mean, you could try that. I don't know much about the peptides, but I think that's a peptide you're talking about. Sounds familiar, but I'm not too familiar with it. Let's get this next set. Yeah. So here we go. This is a very hard exercise. I actually think it's harder than the pull-ups or the chin-ups. We'll do a good pump check after this as well. So we'll get a good pump check. After this, I take off the vest anyway. As we got curls. We're going to do some bicep curls and some towel curls. Here we go. Thanks for the other like. Appreciate that. So I built an entire workout system for this kind of environment. Minimalist kind of workout system. A pull-up bar is optional. Also a dip station. You do a lot of fun things from a dip station, but it's completely optional. I don't even do dips. I do all my pull-ups from my suspension trainer, so pull-ups and chin-ups are already taken care of. You don't need a pull-up bar. As long as you have the ceiling anchors for the suspension trainer, you can mount it to any rafter or stud. If you have a stud in your ceiling, you can even mount it to the studs in your wall. But that's it. It's just simple equipment like this. And I have a lot of resistance bands. As you can see, hella resistance bands. I have a lot. Like, you're not even seeing half of them right now. So there's a lot of interesting things you can do with bands. Okay, and just the ground. You have the fucking surface, the ground right here. There's so much shit you can do with the ground and this weighted vest. And that suspension trainer. It's crazy what you can do with just this little bit of equipment and a chair. I use the chair in my workouts for like elevating my feet, doing declines, shit like that. All right, we got about 20 seconds. I'm going to hit this third set, and then we take the vest off. So this is the last set with the vest, then we go to body weight. This is starting to become too much. After 3 sets, it's a little rough. Here we go. Yeah. Hey. Take this shit off. Earbuds out real quick. Always want to knock them out. 50 pounds comes off. After this, we'll do a good pump check. See where the pump is. There. Line that up. Get it right here too. All right. But we got to do a back pump check because we're hitting back. We're hitting back and biceps and forearms. So we got to make sure we get a good back shot. Back shot. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. Pardon my dirty mind. So I'm now on a 2-minute rest. We got 3 sets more to do with just body weight. Whoever gave me the third like, I appreciate it. And I didn't post any of this on social media. Like I just did not feel like making all the social posts today. Honestly, I don't even think it's really helping me out much because all my channels are fucking small. So this is all just YouTube. Streaming on it's like an AI camera. It's a OBS bot. It's an older one, but it can track you. If I wave my hand, watch. If I wave my hand, it'll follow me. And now wherever I go like this, see, it's tracking me. So that's my camera. And if I want it to follow me and if I want it to stop, right, I can just wave my hand again. And now it's fixed again. See, it stopped. Yeah. It was like $80 on Amazon. But they have nice models now that are like really nice. That are like even way more expensive than that. And I have this is the tiny, I forget what it's called. The tiny model, something like that, mini or tiny model. But they have some nice ones. The thing about this though is if you have a lot of clutter, like this basement has all kinds of different clutter, it'll sometimes confuse the camera and it'll start tracking something that's not you. So it works really well in like a nice clean room, like minimal amount of clutter. You can still have stuff around, but if it's a lot of clutter like this fucking disgusting ass basement, it can sometimes get confused and start tracking something that's not you, and it'll go off and just go way off. But you work. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's good to hear, man. Oh, hold on. I didn't get the whole comment there. Yeah, man. Just keep doing your thing. If you get any value out of this, like home setup, and anything I can provide, I have a lot of experience. Any tips, any experience and knowledge that I can bestow upon you, that's my goal. So help out as much as possible. If you don't have equipment like this, it's really worth having. It's so versatile. Anyway, let's get this. Oh shit, I'm way past my rest. Let's do our sets. I just gotta lower it down. Lower it down, lower it down, lower it down. Right there's good. And it's starting to lag, but whatever, man. We're just gonna roll with it. All right, we got all body weight now. 3 sets with just body weight. That's good. 13. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Rest period. Boom. I'm going to minimize this. Yeah, it's called a suspension trainer. The one I have, the brand I have, is called the Jungle Gym XT. So look up Jungle Gym XT. It's by Lifeline USA. Also, most of these bands that I have are all from the same company. So all these bands with the handles, all of these tubular bands, they're all from the same company, Lifeline USA. So the suspension trainer and the bands are from Lifeline. And that's a Jungle Gym XT suspension trainer. And there's all kinds out there. You have the TRX, which is a very popular model, but it's going to run you about $250 up to like $350 for that. With this one, with the ceiling anchors, it's about $120. So $120 for that. The bands, I have a lot of bands. You don't have to have as many as me, but I have probably over $200 or $300 in just bands. You don't have to have that many. I've just been investing over the years. You could start off with, a good $60, $70 set. It'll get you a good amount of bands to start with. And you should be pretty good. Just make sure you have some heavy bands in there. You don't want your setup to be too light. You know what I mean? You want some good heavy ass bands in there, and then you want it to go down in weight. Creatine? Yeah, I was just talking about creatine. You might not have been on when I was talking about it, but that's what this is right here. Creatine monohydrate by Bulk Supplements. Yeah, that's my creatine right there. Take a good multivitamin. I eat well. So I take this multivitamin. It's by Nature Bell. It's a methylated multivitamin. I take magnesium glycinate at night before bed. Multivitamin with food, morning time or lunchtime. Magnesium glycinate last meal before bed. Creatine also with the first meal. So the creatine and the multivitamin is usually with the first meal. then magnesium glycinate with dinner or the final snack of the night. If you usually have dinner early and then you like to snack right before bed, that's when I take the magnesium. But that's all I take. It's literally just the magnesium, the multivitamin, and the creatine. And I take the magnesium separately because it's not in the multivitamin. Okay, there's a lesser form in the multivitamin. It's called magnesium oxide. But I looked it up why they don't put the magnesium glycinate in there. It's because it takes up a lot of space. And there's only so much space in a capsule, so they have to get everything in there. So they don't really have room for it in there, I guess, because magnesium takes up a lot of space. So buy it separately. But there is the really good form of zinc picolinate in here. It's called zinc. I think that's how you pronounce it, but it's zinc picolinate. That's the really good form of zinc. And they actually work together, the magnesium and the zinc, to raise your testosterone naturally over time. Obviously, you have to be consistent. It's not like a miracle. It's not going to just raise your testosterone overnight. But with consistency and working out, those minerals do raise your testosterone. Well, I'm glad I helped out. I'm way past my rest, but it's fine. I ain't worried about it. Let's get this in. Oh man, that's good. Oh, that's freaking good. All right, I'm gonna really make sure I stay on point with this rest period. So I'm 40, by the way. Yeah, I turned 40 in September. So I ain't getting any younger. I've studied health and nutrition all my life since I was like in my mid 20s. Probably really started to get into it, but even when I was like 16, 15, 16 years old, I've always loved weight training. Always loved being strong. Something about just being strong I loved. And from a young age, when I was in elementary school, it started arm wrestling. I loved arm wrestling. It really started to become big in middle school. And then in high school, I was just always in the lunchroom or in homeroom, even sometimes in class when I would get the opportunity to arm wrestle. I did. But also on top of that, I was going to weight training. I took weight training for the first time when I was 15 or 16. I can't remember. I think 15. Weight training class in 10th grade. I took weight training and just, I've always been involved. But I got out of shape a lot of times, like multiple times in my life. I've been in shape, out of shape, in shape, out of shape. At least 6 or 7 times I cannot even remember. But in this last routine, so this most recent time where I'm at now, I started 4.5 to 5 months ago. Let's just say, let's overshoot and say 5 months ago, because I know that's overshooting a little bit. I was 148 pounds. I lost everything. I lost all my muscle. My health was starting to tank. I was starting to have heart palpitations. My body weight dropped down to 148 pounds. And just to give you some perspective, the last time I weighed 145 pounds was when I was 15 years old. So in my childhood, I was 145 pounds. So at 148, at my age, the lightest I've ever been, and my health was tanking. I just got fed up with that shit. I decided, to get my life back together. I didn't have any money at the time. I was out of a job for a little while there. I was even homeless for a year. About a year, I was homeless, living in my car, doing DoorDash to make money so I could eat. And then I was just going to the gym so I could take showers and shit. And I was taking, working out while I was there. But that was back in 2021. And once I got out of that situation, I was pretty much couch hopping with my sister, some other people, and now I'm here with my uncle. But during that 2 year period, 2 or 3 years, I pretty much just lost everything that I worked for, all my muscle. So let's get this set. So yeah, life has been a little crazy lately with me, but I don't ever want to go back to a situation like that. Now that I have work, I have money, I have food, we got to keep rising. Keep trying to become the best version of ourselves, always. Don't ever let yourself fall that low. And if you do, just know that you can get out of it. Because I did. Oh, I slipped off. Hey! I appreciate you, man. I really do. Yeah, I've been through a lot. Luckily, I never got hooked on drugs to cope. I mean, yeah, I've smoked some weed here and there, and I've drank a little bit, but I've never let any of that shit get out of hand. This is my therapy. When I'm depressed, when I'm down, I lift. That's my coping mechanism. I use it as a crutch sometimes, but I do it because I love it. It's my passion. I mainly do this because I just simply have always loved it. It's been in my genes since I was a young child. But I want to surpass where I've ever been. I want to at my age, I want to surpass where I was in my 20s naturally without trying to do any kind of enhancements. I don't want to do anything like that. I don't want to fuck with TRT, steroids, tren. All that stuff will fuck your health up, man. Just to get big, you fuck your health up. Just to get big, you lose your hairline. All kinds of shit, it goes wrong. It's not worth it. I love to study nutrition, how to use natural stuff, natural stuff to raise your testosterone. Like, for example, omega-3 fatty acids from fish like salmon, sardines, mackerel, and vitamin D, vitamin D3, very important, along with magnesium and zinc. Vitamin D is super important for raising your testosterone naturally. You can get that through supplements, food, and sunlight, natural sunlight. But there's so much more to it. All the vitamins, they all work synergistically together. And that's why I focus a lot on vitamins and minerals, because if you take care of your body, if you give your body everything it needs, it's going to perform well. Then you can work on other stuff. If you want to take other supplements like creatine, or you want to take a pre-workout that has like the L-arginine in it, the citrulline, L-citrulline, malate, and all the other, different stimulants in there like caffeine and other stuff, then add that in. But make sure you get your health together first. Take care of your vitamins and minerals. Take care of your body first, your nutrition first, before you start messing with like pre-workouts. Always work on your foundation before you start to, add the furniture, right? You work on your foundation, with a strong foundation, a strong frame on your house before you start to furnish it and add lights and electrical and all this other shit in your house. A lot of it's overhyped. A lot of it is misleading. You have so many different people saying, one guy saying one thing, another guy saying another thing. Really, the guys that I think are really telling the truth are the ones who really try to make content to help people. And they're not just trying to push a product to sell you something. No, there's nothing wrong with trying to make money in what you do. But you got to try to see through what they're trying to do, like their facade. A lot of them put up a front to try to sell products and stuff. And some of them are lying to you, and they're saying they're natural, and they're actually on something. Okay, they might be like really hiding the fact that they're taking some performance enhancing drug, and then they tell you to take this supplement to get like me and work out like me, and then you're not realizing they're actually on gear the whole time. So there's a lot of that deception in there. In the influencer world, but I've always been natural. Everything we've done, natural, baby. Yeah, it's a lot of them. So you got to be careful. And a lot of them are in this just for clout, for views, for their lifestyle. There's not a lot of value in a lot of what they do nowadays. They do these collabs and everything's like entertainment. It's like almost like it became like an entertainment industry, and they're just there entertaining you. There's no real true value, tips, nuggets. Like they're not spilling like all their knowledge onto you. Like what I do. Like I try to share every fucking thing. Everything I've learned. But we're in a 5-minute rest. I'm on 2 minutes now. Probably a little longer. And guys like me, we never shine. We're always, the underdogs. We're always small accounts. We always, even though we're trying to really do the right thing, we never really, shine like a lot of these other guys. Because a lot of them know how to go viral. They have money too, so they hire people to edit their videos. They have professionals to help them out. So they know how to get those views. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, at some point, I'm going to have to start, really trying to push the channel, but I'm not right now. I just stream, and whatever happens, happens. Occasionally I post on Facebook, and I post it on X, and I post it on whatever channels I have, and that's it. No. I don't really want to get like wrapped up in a lot of that area. Like I do want to do some collabs with people, but I want to do collabs with people who I really respect and like a lot. They don't even have to be the biggest influencers out there. Even if they have smaller channels, like, 5,000, 6,000, 10,000, whatever, just small channels. Like, they don't have like millions upon millions upon millions of followers and billions of views. I mean, that would be nice and all, but I just don't think it's really. And if I did do something like that, I have to be careful not to like get pulled into that whole style of, streaming. But anyway, we're almost done with our rest period here. 4 minutes in. Actually need to raise this up. I appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hearts. All right, so what I'm going to do is raise this up. We got curls. We got a lot more to do still. We're not even like, we're about halfway done. About halfway done. But it gets easier from here on out. I'd say a little easier. All right, so let's get our full pump check. We got to get a full pump check. Got to get that lighting in there. We got to do a back pump check because that's what we're hitting. Back. Yeah. Back. And that's back, and that's front. All right, so now we have towel curls. Towel curls are fun. I like these. I appreciate you. Thanks for the amazing comments. So this here is what I use to do my curls. It's this band. We got to add a little bit to it. So I had upgraded to quite a bit. I had upgraded, adding this band to it. It's pretty ridiculous, and it's going to be hard. We're just going to roll with it. And if you don't know already, I got to add fat grips. I got some fat grips, yo. Motherfucking fat grips. Where'd they go? They roll off somewhere. Oh, here's one. I got one. Probably buried somewhere. Where is it? I mean, it's okay. There it is. All right, so I got it now. Here it is. We're going to add these to the handles. These are my fat grips. You can call them fat grips, wide grips, whatever you want to call them, but they go on the handles like that. And it widens the handle. So now we got a nice wide handle. It hits more forearm. So we're all about them forearm gains. We want them forearm gains. Because when you wear a short sleeve shirt, what's showing? What's showing when you wear a short sleeve shirt? Everything else is covered up, and they can see through the shirt a little bit. They can kind of see how that shirt's laying on you. But what's really showing through that short sleeve shirt? Those forearms. So you want some nice forearm gains. And that's what this is going to help with. Everything we've been doing has also been hitting forearms. That's leading up to this. So all of our other exercises have been hitting forearms, especially those towel rows that we just did. And motherfucker hits on forearms, boy. So anyway, we got that. Now we got towel curls. This is a fun exercise. I love this. Start off with this. 3 sets of this, 3 sets of towel curls, then 3 sets of standing bicep resistance band curls with the fat grips. Here we go. I'm going to lower this just a hair. Just a little bit. Here we go. And I lean all the way back as low as I can go. So I'm just curling to my face. Curling to my face. So if you saw what I did there, I leaned all the way back and I'm curling my body weight up to my face. It's like a hammer curl in a way, but it's going to hit more forearm. It's going to really hit that brachialis, this muscle up in here. So all that. And you see that line there, or that cut right there. That's the brachialis muscle we're targeting. We did one set of that. We got 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Two-minute rest or so, roughly. I don't want that. I want water. Towel curls. It's a body weight curl, curling your body weight up. At about a minute and 10 seconds. So this right here is going to build some strong biceps, strong forearms, also a strong wrist, strong hands, strong fingers. 40 seconds. And just through the nature of what the towel is you have to grab that towel and squeeze it. It's already activating your forearm muscles by squeezing it. But then by curling it up, you're giving it everything. You're really hitting the forearms. All right. 10 seconds. Here we go. There we go. As low as we can go. All right. All right. Nice. That was good. That was good. That was good. Hell yeah. That was a good one right there. Hell yeah. All about the gains, baby. Gain train at home. But I know how to do it. At home. At home. I don't play. All the strength gains we've made, fucking ridiculous. I was so weak when I started. So weak. But this isn't my first game. This isn't my first rodeo. I'm an expert. I know what the fuck I'm doing. So, yeah, we're just at it again. Lost everything, gaining it all back. We're going to surpass. I'm going to surpass where I was. I'm going to make where I was look like a figment of my imagination. Something to look back upon, but it's just going to be a reminder of where I was and how far I've came. Let's go. Next set, last and final towel curl, baby. Here we go. Okay. I slipped off, but we got it. All right. 2-minute rest. And then we hit these. We got to curl it. We're not done with curls. We're not done. We're just changing up the angle, changing up the form and the grip. So the grip is going to be a little different. But hell yeah, dude. Arms are freaking lit. A good ass pump right now. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. We're going to get these curls in. That can stay. We're going to need that. Here we go. Next set. Next exercise. Go. Standing resistance band bicep curls with fat grips. Oh. Oh. That's a hard setup right there. That's a hard setup. I might have to lower it. I might have to lower it. Let's lower it down a level. Let's do it. We're just going to lower it. It's fucking heavy as shit. First set with that's fine. Let's lower it down. We're going to add pink. We're going to do pink and black. Pink and black. Here we go. All right. One minute to go. One minute to go. 40 seconds, 45 seconds. 15 seconds. Here we go. Oh, yeah, it's a little better. Ah. Oh, hell yeah, dude. All right. One more set of those. One more set of those. Holy shit, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. Pull day. Pull day is my favorite day. And now we got towel wrist rotations after this. And it's late. Fucking almost 10 o'clock, bro. I gotta eat. This is bullshit, man. So I gotta find something good to eat. Pizza. I'm thinking pizza. I know what I'm gonna do actually. I'm gonna do a red baron. A red baron with chicken on top. I know what I'm doing. It's alright, I can sleep in a little bit. It's late, but I can sleep in. I ain't even sweating it. I don't go to work until 10:30. Alright, let's get this. It's fucking late, man. It is late. So late. $20. This is the last set of this. Well, we ain't done yet. We got more. A little bit more to go. Other exercises. I like to take an extra 30 seconds, so 25. We're going to get it. Here we go. Failed. Oh, yeah, boy. Hell yeah. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Now we can move to the next exercise. Oh, we're at an hour and 30. We're almost done. We are almost done. I talked a little extra long today, and we're still not doing too bad. What time? Now we got wrist rotations. Wrist rotations. Do have to wait a little bit. I want my arms to recover. I need to recover. This is a interesting exercise that we're doing next anyway. So what we're doing next, we're doing wrist rotations. We're gonna twist like this. Okay. We got to do both ways. So we have to twist this way. This is supination. Then we got to twist the opposite direction, pronation. It's clockwise, counterclockwise. Got to hit both. Building up a lot of strength. We're not all about massive muscles. We're going to get some good size. That'll happen. But this is about functional strength. Being as strong as you can possibly be at your body weight, whatever your body weight is. That's what we're building here. Good functional strength relative to your body weight. You can be stronger than somebody who's 250 pounds if you're only 175, but relative to your body weight. So they might be stronger than you at 250, but relative to your body weight, you can lift more. So that's what I'm talking about, that kind of strength. That's the kind of strength we're building now. All right, so we're just gonna get this. I don't need a full 5 minute rest. We don't need that. We're just gonna get it. Let's get it. Wrist rotation time. Here we go. Think of your arm as like a corkscrew. We have to twist like a corkscrew. Lean back, twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's it for that. We're twisting. So the tension is coming from the inside of the hand, pulling out like that. And we have to pull our body up, twist it up. So this is going to build a lot of tendon strength, especially in your wrists. So you have tendons on the side here. Oh, motherfucker. Anyway, you have tendons here in the middle, on the underside, on the top. It allows you to lift your hand, raise your hand, flex your hand down. We're hitting those tendons. Not just the muscles, the tendons also. And this exercise will actually make your tendons sore. So you'll feel it in your wrist. You'll be like, why is my wrist hurt? That's your tendons taking a lot of damage from the exercise. And your tendons can get stronger just like your muscles, but not a lot of people focus on tendon strength. They focus primarily on muscular strength. And the tendons do get stronger if you train your muscles. But with certain tendons, you have to hit angles in a unique way in order to really isolate the tendon, get that tendon stronger. And that's what wrist rotations do. It hits the tendons on the inside of the wrist here, outside of the wrist, all around the whole wrist. It also hits those rotational muscles that allow you to corkscrew and twist your wrist. So that's good for functional strength. All right. It's also good for arm wrestling. So I don't want that doing that. All right. So, all right, we're at the end of our rest period. Let's get the next set. So we're working on supination right now. Supination. This is called supination. It's palms up, basically. Supination is palms up. So anytime you go like this, that's supination. Palms up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay, can't twist it. All right. Second set down. We have one more to go for supination. One more to go. Hell yeah. So I've noticed a lot of strength in my wrist. Okay. A lot. Well, since we've been doing this, been doing this for a little while. The rotation gotten quite a bit stronger in rotation. It's a unique strength. It's a very unique strength. It's a strength that a lot of arm wrestlers have. They develop this strength. Arm wrestlers. Okay. Professional arm wrestlers. They develop that rotational strength, corkscrew like strength in the wrist and in the shoulder. Their ability to be able to rotate their shoulder in and out. So it's rotational strength like this and like this. Arm wrestlers develop that, but it's really good in a lot of things. It's good if you want to throw a punch, stabilizing the shoulder, stabilizing the wrist. If you just think about a punch, what are you doing when you punch? If you actually use a proper punch, you're rotating like this. You know what I mean? You're rotating. So train rotation, and you're going to have a stronger punch, and you're going to have a more stable punch, and you're going to be less likely to actually hurt yourself, injure your wrist. So very useful strength to have. All right, we're at the end of our rest. Let's get this last and final set of supination wrist rotations. Okay. And that's it. That's done. Now we take a good 2 to 3 minute rest, and now we do the opposite side. We're going to do pronation. We did supination. Now we're doing pronation. It's the opposite direction. You got to train both sides. Hell yeah, boy. Hell to the yeah. I'm getting hungry. It's late and I'm hungry. I don't know what time it is where you're at, but 9:47 here. And it's all right. I can eat late. I don't go to bed. I don't go to work until 10:30 tomorrow. So I can sleep in a little bit. We're just taking a 2.5 minute rest, and then we're going to hit the other side. So I'll show you the angle. So the first exercise was supination. We were doing it this way, and we were twisting out like that. You can see that's supination. We're twisting out. Now we're going to switch up the angle. We're going to loop it over the top of the hand. It's going to be coming over the top of the hand like that, and we're going to pronate it up. So it's like this, over the top of the hand, like that. We're pronating it like this. Pronation. Boom. Boom. Opposite direction. 30 seconds. Might as well get into position. Let's go. 10 seconds. Here we go. that's it. That's how we do it. Oh, yeah. Feel that shit in the wrist, boy. Oh, yeah, yeah. We're almost done. Almost done with everything. Yeah. Pronation, baby. Pronation. All right, let's get it. 20 seconds. Here we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Reset. One more set like that. I feel fucking pumped though. I'm hungry though. So hungry. So I want to hurry up. Just a little longer to go. We're about an hour and 45 minutes in. That's all right because I was chatting, going past my rest periods here. One minute to go. It's the final set. And then we have external rotations for the shoulder. Final set. Building up that rotational strength. But it does hit your wrists pretty hard. So your wrists will feel sore. Mind you, the tendons, they need recovery time. That's why I have a good bit of rest in between each pull day. You're getting at least 72 hours. You should be getting about what is it? 48 push pull legs, push pull legs, push pull legs. Yeah, you're getting at least 72 hours of rest before you hit pull again. Push pull legs. It's actually 48 hours. Actually. All right, final set. Let's get it. Wrist rotations, baby. Here we go. Okay. That was a fail. But we're done with that. Now we can move to the next exercise, the last and final exercise. I'm glad because I'm hungry. But we're about to be done, and this one doesn't take very long. This one's rather short, actually. It only takes about 5 minutes to do this. Let me get the hell out of here. Short exercise just for the shoulder. A finisher move. We're isolating the stabilizer muscles of the shoulder. This next exercise here. That band I have in there is too heavy. Give me a moment. This one's too heavy. This one I was using for something else, but I can't do it with this exercise. A little too much. All right. So we're going to use pink here. Pink's a good level. And it looks like this. You see, I have a horizontal point of tension. There's my tension right there. Start off with this side. This is what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, we're only doing 3 sets per side, so we're already on the second set. It literally takes 3 to 5 minutes to do this, and then we're done. Super short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. Okay, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. Last set. Go a little heavier. Just pull it out a little further. That's all you got to do to make it heavier. Just go further out. Done. That's it. Now we get our full final pump check. All right, back. We're done. Back is done. Let's go. So, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. We got all kinds of good shit in this live stream and in the Basement Bootcamp in the description. That link will take you over to my blog where I have my full routine. We're approaching the end of it, the 6-month mark. We're getting there. I only have about 30 some odd more days to go. Hopefully. Yeah. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you subscribe, like the video. I got to go eat. I'm hungry. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.